Ruben Amorim era is underway at Manchester United. If it's the first time you're watching Universal Sports, make sure you do like, comment and subscribe, and let's get 500 likes on this video. Ruud van Nistelrooy, the Manchester United legend, successfully steadied the ship as interim boss since Erik ten Hag's sacking, and Amorim now inherits a much more settled scenario than it was a couple of weeks ago. Ruben Amorim has acted swiftly though to decide to go forward without Ruud van Nistelrooy as part of his staff. The Dutchman's exit was confirmed hours after Amorim arrived at Carrington for the first time as Manchester United's first head coach. But there are plenty of more issues at Old Trafford for Ruben Amorim to address. And here on this video we're going to run through Ruben Amorim's 3 main pressing challenges that he looks to fix as he begins work in his new job after leaving Sporting Lisbon. The first one being establishing 3 at the back formation. Ruben Amorim's formation has been the biggest talking point since his appointment was confirmed. Throughout his 4.5 years at Sporting Lisbon, he has never stepped away from playing a back 3. The most pressing task facing Ruben Amorim on the training pitch before his first game at Ipswich on November 2024, which is live on Sky Sports and Universal Sports, will be figuring out who can fulfill the specialised roles in this formation and familiarising the players with his system, and time is against him. Man United are well stocked at centre-back, having signed Lenny Yoro and Matthijs de Ligt in the summer, but the wing-back position feels like a potential problem area, with few players standing out immediately as ideal for the role. Nasser Mazraoui and Diego Dalot are the obvious candidates. The returning Luke Shaw, for how long we don't know, and Malacia are 2, but based on their injury records over the last year, it might be difficult to rely on them. Ruben Amorim tends to use a more attack-minded player on one side, often someone that inverts onto their stronger foot, which raises the possibility of some Manchester United's many wide forwards being converted into a wing-back. Restoring confidence. Since Sir Alex Ferguson retired, the Man United shirt has weighed too heavy, hampering results and turning world-class players into flops. Finding a way to address this and the seemingly toxic environment around Manchester United must be a priority for Ruben Amorim. His record at Sporting Lisbon would suggest that he has skills for the job, having unified the club after years of instability. Transferring that to Man United is not a given. More experienced coaches than the 39-year-old have tried and failed to do so. Ruben Amorim's handling of the scrutiny since becoming star of the Manchester United soap opera bodes well. Navigating an awkward mid-season exit at a club close to his heart, seems to be a people person. The reverse was a common criticism of his predecessor. If Ruben Amorim can translate these skills to the dressing room and find the right balance of restoring confidence while commanding the authority to establish his principles, then he might be onto something. This squad may not be good enough to challenge for titles, but with a different approach as seen under Ruud van Nistelrooy, we may well see performance levels improve. INEOS, after all, have spent more than 200 million on signings and will want to see more of a return. Getting the goal scorers firing. Manchester United's 2 strikers, Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee, signed for a total cost of 108 million over the past 2 summers, and they've scored a combined 3 goals in all competitions this season. Unsurprisingly, Ruben Amorim's arrival at Old Trafford has brought with it a barrage of speculation. Ruben Amorim will need to find a way to make do with the tools at his disposal. Rasmus Højlund, still just 21, has had a frustrating start to the season, often finding himself isolated and lacking in service, even when performances improved under Ruud van Nistelrooy. Finding a way to get the Denmark striker more service will be key. Save for a run of 6 consecutive scoring games last season, Rasmus Højlund has been patchy since signing from Atalanta. There is still faith that he can turn things around, but the longer his struggles continue, the more likely United had to look elsewhere for a solution. Joshua Zirkzee, meanwhile, has not scored since his debut goal against Fulham in the first Premier League game of the season. The Netherlands striker has impressed dropping into midfield, but so far failed to show the killer instinct required to be Manchester United's number 9. Ruben Amorim is now head coach for Manchester United, but as we've just talked about, there's plenty for him still to do. And in the words of Bob the Builder, can he fix it? We'll find out. If it's the first time you're watching Universal Sports, make sure you do like, comment and subscribe. and let's get 500 likes on this video, and I'll see you on the next one.